And we're live. Hey guys, Aaron here, and welcome back to the live stream tonight. Hearts take on Arbroath at Tynecastle Park in the Scottish Championship. Just in time, I'm joined by my co-host Neil Rooney, as per usual. How are you doing, Neil?
I'm very well, mate. How are you?
I'm good, yeah. We're cutting it fine tonight. Both of us were pretty late onto the chat, but we're here nonetheless, and we are ready for tonight's championship encounter. Just going to dive into the comments and see what everybody is saying. First comment from Angus: it's his birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday for tomorrow. Hello there, Leanne McCulloch. Although I am told by Leanne McCulloch that's actually him and his mum's YouTube account. So either Mr. or Mrs. McCulloch Jr., welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for tuning in. Hello again. Glad to see you back in the chat. What channel is the game on tonight? The game is on Hearts TV, so you have to pay per view or be a season ticket holder if you want to tune in to watch the game tonight. Let's see, Angus is predicting it will be a 4-0 win for Hearts tonight. Harris thinks it will be a 6-2 win. Callum Davidson says 3-0. What's happening, Flynn? Not too much, mate. Where's Ginnelly? Ginnelly is not in the squad at all, which leads me to believe he might be the Hearts player with COVID. Because people were talking about it either being Eddie White or being Josh Ginnelly. But correct me if I'm wrong, Neil, but I think White might be in the squad tonight.
He might. I don't know, actually. He might be. I noticed Jamie Walker is.
Mm-hmm. I thought White was in the squad tonight. I'll have to double check that. But
I don't think Lewis Moore's in the squad.
Unfortunately, Lewis Moore is not in the squad. However, Ewan Henderson is, so it swings and roundabouts. Eddie White is not in the squad tonight, so I reckon it'll be either him or Ginnelly that have got COVID, because normally those two wouldn't be left out, and both of them were fully fit last time I checked. Oh, Ginnelly was back from his injury anyway, so he's either injured again or he's got COVID. So, regardless of ailment, hopefully both players get better soon and they can get back to playing for Hearts, because let's be honest, we do need them very, very much. Alright, Owen, how you doing? Hopefully you're going to enjoy the stream tonight. Callum Miller says 4-0. Coops is in the chat, lovely stuff. Hayden's in here, hope you're well too. And someone said, I think White has COVID because Gino lives with Roberts and somebody else. I never knew that. That's a very good point. Roberts is in the squad tonight, so Ginnelly is just he's just unfit. So it's possibly Eddie White that's been the Hearts COVID victim. So hopefully White gets better soon. Let's see. Justice for Moore. Get it hashtagged. Get it trending. Evening Wes, how you doing? One of the Jambos. Where is the Dick Campbell hat? The Dick Campbell hat is sitting next door. And do you know what? I'm going to go dig it out right now. Neil, the floor is yours for like a minute or two.
Unbelievable. It's actually shot. To be fair, I suppose the only good thing about the Dick Campbell hat is it hides your horrendously bad haircut. And he won't be able to hear that, which is great. Hawk, welcome back. 3:30 in the morning. The fridge is 3/4 full. As I've had a couple. Fair enough, mate. Well done. I've moved on. It is Christmas and that, so I'm having a wee Grey Goose. Literally just a wee one. Because there is nothing else. Oh, he is away for the Dick Campbell hat. It has covered his haircut. We're okay.
Oh yes indeed. They've got the Dick Campbell hat. The Dick Campbell hat is now on the live stream, so we're going all out tonight. And it also covers my bald head for now. Ginnelly's had everything in the book. COVID, injuries, you name it. Hawks here, Salamat Paje, 3:30 in the morning, and the fun fridge is 3/4 full, as I've had a couple. 4-0 for the Jam Tarts. Well, you've obviously had a few if you've been that optimistic. Bearing in mind our last encounter with Dick Campbell's Tricky Licties, it was a narrow 1-0 win away at Gayfield. That was actually the second or third live stream we did on this channel. So it's a historic night for us, so that was. Craig Whiting's chipped finish was the difference between the two teams. And he starts up front tonight, Neil. What's your thoughts on Whiting's return to the starting 11?
Yeah, I mean, it made a big difference when you brought him and Naismith on at the weekend, so I think he's had to make. He probably had this game in mind with his changes anyway, but you know, hopefully the 3 bald assassins will click. But it just means we're playing with no width again, but it's maybe not needed just now. It will be okay.
I reckon we've got enough to deal with Arbroath tonight. And if all these players, regardless of the formation or whatever, they should have enough to deal with Arbroath, and I do feel that they will. The Dick Campbell hat is now on, Mr. Beveridge, so your request has been granted. Hayden asks, why is everyone saying justice for Moore? It was a thing we started on the last stream because, quite frankly, we believe that Lewis Moore deserves more of a chance than Roberts and Freer because they've offered absolutely nothing so far this season, and Moore's barely played at all, and he's still a decent young winger, so we're just unsure as to why he isn't getting a chance. So until he does, we're going to sing his praises. Obviously, we don't see him in training. We're not Robbie Nielsen. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but we'd just like to see him. We'd just like to see him play because he's a good young player. Callum Miller says Hearts are winning. Cameron Bruce says good evening. How are we? Me and Neil are doing smashing, and thank you very much. Mr. Wayne's in the chat. Good stuff. Another regular of the streams. Flynn Hogg, can we have a game where we don't concede a goal? I missed that. Our defence is left a little bit to be desired. Our last meeting with Arbroath was a clean sheet, so
Yeah.
who's not to say we can do the same tonight? Mr. McMillan says £18.50 for the match rip-off. Now, that's all well and good, but when you think about it, you're not just paying for a pretty awful pixel camera that can't track the Hearts front three properly on a dog meat quality stream. You're paying for a cracking stream, multiple cameras. You've got quality commentators in Laurie and Jimmy, and also they can't really have it lower than the silver grade for a season ticket because on average it costs a silver grade season ticket holder around £17 a match. So they can't really have it much lower than that, otherwise they'd be ripping off their own fans. So that's why Hearts have got to price the game accordingly. 4-1 predicts Leanne McKillock. Owen Beveridge is giving the hashtags a good little airing. Is it £18.50? Ram it. Well, it is indeed Mr. Ego, but you've got us, so you can tune into the stream and you can find out exactly what is going on. I've allegedly aged 30 years with this hat. I absolutely adore the hat. Glad to see that Hawk stream is back up and running. And James Tarwin predicts a Craig Whiten hat trick today and a 3-0 Hearts. Yes! Do you see that home and away flag, Neil? That's mine.
Is it?
Do you see?
Mate, I've still got Burnley and Sheffield United on.
Oh, catch up then, Neil. Print screen. I'm getting that on. I'm getting that screenshot taken. Lovely stuff. I've just realised it's almost kick-off. We've not looked at the teams yet. I'm going to start with our visitors, Arbroath. In goals is Gaston, 2 is Thompson, then there's Hamilton, Little, O'Brien, David Gold, whose name I only know because of his soccer academy, Gavin Swanky, Chris Doolan, who loves a goal against us admittedly, then Donnelly, Virtanen, and Stephen Craig. And the Hearts starting 11 is number 1, Craig Gordon, and you've got Michael Smith, Peter Haring, Christoph Berra, Ollie Lee, Liam Boyce, Stephen Naismith, Craig Whiten, Andy Halliday, Andy Irving, and Craig Halkett. I think Nielsen's playing Halliday left back tonight, and he's just having a Haring and Irving midfield pivot, which I've been crying out for weeks.
Yeah, I think so. Disappointing if Kingsley's injured, but he came off with a knock at the weekend. But yeah, I think he's going to play there. Keep his 4-4-2.
Admittedly, I think he's a better left back than a midfielder, to be honest, Halliday.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that as well. I think he's a better just left midfielder, but there's he's playing in the middle of the park. It's just not for me, for him. But as you say, we don't see them every week.
Very true. We don't know what's going on in training. And actually, before the game, there was an Evening News article saying he had a stomach injury, Stephen Kingsley.
That's what it looked like at the weekend. An abdominal injury, is it what they call it?
An abdominal injury. Very, very good, Neil. Very good. So that's exactly what's going on. K. McMillan says if you pay £12 at Arbroath, they've got a farmer commentating on a manned camera. Why do they look like Winston with that bonnet? Get it right up, you fin pot! But yes, I see what you mean, especially with the dark maroon jacket. Cameron Bruce says, I've got my season ticket. The only annoying thing is not getting the away game as well. You would have to pay to get into away game normally, so why would they give you it for free now? Especially when the clubs need money. So that's the way I look at it. Rod Pilmer, watching from Canada, predicts it'll be 4-0 to the Jam Tarts. Personally, Neil, what's your prediction for tonight?
I'm going to go 3-0. Yeah, I'll go 3-0 Hearts.
White and hat trick.
Oh, I don't know about that.
He's on focus right now on Hearts TV. In 13 games, he's got 7 goals and 2 assists. A very respectable return from the Hearts number 15.
Yeah, that's a very good return for him.
I think he's actually a top goal scorer, like joint with Boyce. I think they've both got 7 goals.
Really?
Yep. Seen that on Twitter this morning. Flynn Hogg is being serious and is asking, has Berra got more pace than Freer and Roberts combined? Possibly. He's a better winger than them too. My prediction, I reckon it'll be 3-0 Hearts, White to score 2 and Boyce to score 1. HM7 is predicting 3-2 Hearts, last minute winner. Hawk Arbroath is asking about Berra for wing back. Yes, Berra for wing back. Did you see his performance? Did you see his performance last game? He's a better wing back than Roberto Carlos at this rate. Like, he just does what he wants, just bombs up the wing. Luke says, hope Hearts go behind at least once for the clip content. No, I don't want us to go behind at all. Going behind to air was bad enough. Halliday slander's not tolerated, but I'm not saying that I like to slander Andy Halliday, but he's just a bit out of form. Smith to score first tonight. By the way, Michael Smith is not a bad bet for first goal scorer. Him and Kingsley are still on like ridiculously good prices. It's like my dad won he put like a fiver on, got like 45 quid back for Smith to be first goal scorer a couple of weeks back. So I wouldn't be surprised if he bets him again tonight. John Mitchell says it'll be 3-1 to Hearts. Archie Meldrum, who's winning all 4 divisions? Well, Rangers will win the Prem, Hearts will win the Championship. You'd imagine Falkirk would win League 1, and I think that Queen's Park will win League 2. I wouldn't mind it. Wes says 3-1, and Flynn Hogg says Kingsley and Smith is Cafu and Carlos. I'll not argue with that one. I would not argue with that at all. The teams should be able to come onto the park, but there's a nice ad break on Hearts TV, which is very convenient. So, if you've not got your stream up yet, Neil, you're missing absolutely nothing.
I've got it up now.
Have you just got Verizon Digital Media Services greeting you?
I've moved Sheffield United to the bottom right-hand corner of my other screen beside you. So.
Alright, so you're finally getting your priorities in order. Your ACC has taken a back seat for your big team. Good stuff. And we're back. We are back. We're getting a nice view of the tunnel with no players coming out of it. Excellent. Excellent, Hearts TV. Well played. Darren Phil Thompson says 4-0 Arbroath. Get that in the sea. That's never going to happen. The rest in the tunnel is just waiting on the players. Evening, David. Evening, Mr. Ramage. Hope you're going to enjoy the stream tonight. I've gave my prediction. I reckon it'll be 3-0. Purple Pizza says he wishes Aaron Hickey would come back. Well, I'm sure he's enjoying the life in Bologna more and he would enjoy the championship at Hearts. I don't think we'll see Hickey back. Ever, really, until he's like about 35 years of age. Inverness 0, Dunfermline 1 after 52 minutes. Didn't want that. Did not want that, to be honest. Hickey does have COVID. Yes, he's currently isolating because he does have it. Still no Walker. But he's on the bench, but he's not really deserved a start in recent games. Here come the visitors tonight. Arbroath in their white change kit and Hearts in their traditional kit of maroon and white. Stevie Naismith leads the boys in maroon onto the park, hoping to pick up another high-scoring victory in the Scottish Championship. I'll do my Instagram plugs right now, Hayden. Thank you very much for reminding me. My Instagram is We Are The Gorgie Boys, and my Twitter is AaronFraser37. If you want to follow me over on them, please feel free. If you want to donate to the stream financially, keep it running. I've got a PayPal in the description down below. We'd appreciate if you can send some money over on there. But if you can't, don't worry, there's no pressure at all. It's not a requirement. You're allowed to watch these streams completely free. It's kind of the goal of them, just to get people watching them. But if you want to, then that is fair enough. The players are about to do a minute's silence, I believe, for Jim McLean, the former Dundee United manager who sadly passed away after a long battle with illness. He took them to ridiculous heights. He took them to the European Cup, and he got bribed out of a game in the final against his Roma, bribed United out of it. So there's without that, who knows how far he could have taken his United side. But the players and fans, well, the fans that are here anyway, are now going to pause in a short moment of reflection for Jim McLean. As the silence over and the game will shortly be getting underway here in Gorgie. Hearts taking on Arbroath in the Scottish Championship. Big, massive shout of justice for Moore coming from Cameron and Bruce. Excellent stuff. Berra should be captain. Well, Berra isn't the captain. Naismith, the club captain, has been for 2 years now, has it been? He was captain. I think, was it not?
Probably just a year now.
Aye, because I think he got given it when Berra got put to Dundee.
Yeah.
Aye. Well, to be honest, that was almost a year ago now anyway, because it's January in like a few days' time. And that was, of course, when he got bombed out to Dens. Owen Beveridge says, we'll score 5 and concede 3 just as usual. Oh well. We're Hearts after all. We don't never do it. We never do it easily. No mercy. 10-0, says Mr. Pimple Spew. We are underway at Tynecastle Park. Hearts v Arbroath in the Scottish Championship. Under the lights football in Gorgie, you cannot beat it. Thank you to everyone that's tuned into the stream so far. It's lights out and away we go. Liam McCulloch says, I don't know if I have all the Hearts kits. Nah, they are, but I'm going to get there somewhere. Yep. Neil's probably got most of the Hearts kits. Let's see. Some nice respect being shown to Jim McLean in the chat. Got to respect that from the viewers. Berra hat trick, says Andrew May. And yes, rest in peace to Jim McLean. In fact, I'm going to put that into the header for tonight. I'll take away the joke hashtags for Justice for Moore and all that for tonight's stream. Tonight's one is just going to be paying tribute to Jim McLean. There we go. Jim McLean tribute is now in the into the banners. So that's our stream's way of showing respect to Dundee United's former gaffer. We've got the Jim McLean hashtag in there instead of the Lewis Moore and Christoph Berra ones. Luke Conway says 1-0 Arbroath inbound. I hope not. And Reese Munro says it'll be 6-1 to Hearts.
Did you get signed in okay?
Away. Yeah, I've got signed in fine. You?
There's a few people saying that they've not been able to get in signed in.
Well, we've thankfully both got into the stream hassle-free, and we are now keeping an eye on the action at Tynecastle Park, which is always good to see. Alright, Brad, how you doing? It is good to see Haring starting. Do you agree, Neil? I think it's good to see the Austrian back in midfield.
Brilliant. Great player.
To think we actually signed him as a centre-half, that's what baffles me.
I know. He's not a very good centre-half.
Archie Meldrum giving it the HH. Well, no thanks. We don't like Celtic in this chat. Mary Black, hello, just found out RIP. Yep, RIP to Jim McLean. Cameron Bruce has said he's turned off all notifications for the game. It should be a good experience now. You've seen people complaining on Twitter. Honestly, see when you're on a stream, just turn off your notifications and just let us take you through the game. It does the world of good for the immersion. And Brad, supporting Hibs, says it'll be 7-0 to Arbroath. That'll be right. That will be right. Bruh, says Leanne McCulloch. And Reese Munro, do you remember Reese from Queen of the South? I do indeed, Reese. Glad you're back on the stream once again. Staunch. Very good. Ah, yes, Mr. McGregor's in the stream. Good stuff. Philip McGregor, how bad is Blue MD? It's so bad. I warned you it tastes boggin. But you never believed me, did you? Stick to the pineapple one, honestly. Stick to the pineapple one. And it's Austrian second division. We plucked Peter Haring from. Very glad that we did indeed get him from the lower leagues of Austria. Craig Gordon now sends the ball up the park in the direction of Stephen Naismith. I'm yawning, but I've actually got a good sleep for once. So I don't know why I'm yawning there, to be honest. Arbroath's keeper now in possession of the ball. Throws it out to Thompson. Thompson spins the ball at the park for Arbroath. The first of most likely very many long balls tonight. Free kick to Arbroath.
Right, we're back in a second. We're having technical issues in the other room.
Oh dear. Buckfast Benny won't be happy.
No.
You won't be happy at all. Let's see. Thank you very much, Jack. You've still got me as your profile picture. Excellent stuff. The Staunch Brigade are here. 7-0 Arbroath. Behave yourself. Also, Brad, behave yourself. Let's see. It's better listening to you than the commentators. Thank you very much. Headed over the bar from Arbroath. High, wide, and not very handsome. Feed in the links later. Most likely, mate. Most likely. I'm leaving to watch the game, but tuning back in after. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. Hope we see you at full time. Hayden asks, are you doing these streams for the rest of the season? I'll be doing them for as long as we're locked at the ground, really. Who knows when we get back into the grounds? Hopefully sometime next season if we're being optimistic. But as long as I can't get to games, and as long as I'm not at the games, I'll be doing these streams. So whether you're happy with that or not, you'll be stuck with these for a while yet. Indeed, look. Live it up. Here you go with a sad face. Come on to my place, let's live it up. 5 minutes in here at Tynecastle Park. Hearts 0, Arbroath 0. A questionable goal kick there has been launched up and easily cleared by the Hearts defence. I won't lie. This hat, I've had this hat since I was about 7-year-old, so it's begun to hurt my head a fair bit. It is far too small. It is ridiculously small. I'm going to put up with it for as long as I can, but I may have to remove it at some point if it gets too sore. Ooh. Unlucky for White in there. In fact, yep, the heart's coming off. It's too sore. Unsure if you can see it, but I've got a big massive red line on my face from wearing the hat.
You can, yeah.
Oh dear. And now you can see why I don't wear it, because it's too tight. Yeah, 1-1 Morton, full time. Not bad, not bad. December 1977, Arbroath 0, Hearts 7. I would not mind a repeat of that tonight, not at all. Worrell says, love listening to you guys during the match. Thank you very much, Will. Long time viewer of the channel, appreciate the support as always. Man U play rules, I want Man U to win. I couldn't really care, if I'm honest. I don't really care much for English football, but when I do, it is Newcastle. After the game, it's okay if I send something on Instagram. Fire away, mate. I'll have a look after the game. Put it back on. I will put it back on. But it's just hurting my head at the moment. In fact, is Dick Campbell wearing his bonnet just now? I don't think he is. Because I've seen a shot of the Arbroath bench. There's a distinct lack of bonnet. Oh, Boyce is injured. I was wondering why there's a stoppage in play, but Liam Boyce is currently down receiving treatment. What even happened to Boyce? Let's see.
He just got a wee knock. Yeah, he just got a wee knock, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll be fine. Good stuff. Good stuff. Bring back the hat. I'll bring it back in a few minutes once my head stops hurting. I'll bring it back soon. Reese Monroe, I could watch the game, but I'd rather watch you. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. Please don't be injured. I'm sure he'll be fine. He's back on the field of play just now. Just a bit of a hard tackle that forced the boys to the deck. Naismith or Lafferty? When he was here, Lafferty, but now obviously Stephen Naismith because he actually stayed at the club, unlike Mr. Lafferty. Philip says, me, Jack and Luke are a staunch gang. Well, yous are. That fact can't really be denied. Put it back on. I will put it back on. When Whiting scores, no bun it, but if someone else scores, bun it. You have yourself a deal. You got yourself a very good deal there. At what round do Hearts enter this year's Scottish Cup? The job's been made for the, is it second round?
Yeah.
Hearts enter the second round stage. We play away to either Camelon Juniors that is, or Brora Rangers. So
When do they play? Must be Saturday.
I think it is Saturday, yeah. But personally, I'm hoping that Camelon pull through and win because our trip to Falkirk is much less taxing than our trip to Brora.
Oh yeah.
Like, admittedly, both are pretty ramshackle lower league grounds. I've actually been to Camelon before, haven't you as well, Neil? Were you in the Jack Express to Camelon?
I was on the Jack Express to Kinlan, yeah.
Some night, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Until the game got called off, we ended up at civil service rollers for the evening. Hibs to finish third in the Prem. I reckon Hibs have got a pretty decent chance of finishing third, to be honest. Would you take Lafferty back? Not now. He won't be the player that he used to be. And yeah, I don't think that he'll never come back, really. Obviously, the wages would still be a big issue. Well, Jack, you say you missed the party. Get on then. You're never on. You're never ever on.
Mr. Arbroath, the Xbox party?
Aye. Jack, Philip and Luke are people that I know off stream. Do you think we need to strengthen it in the window? If so, what positions? Your thoughts on that one, Neil? What do we have to strengthen?
We need just a couple of wide men, I think, and another centre half.
You content with our forward options?
Yeah.
Did I watch the Queen's Park game last night? I did. I was actually on Goggs' channel watching that and passing the mic. It was a very good game eventually, although I was buzzing for Dundonald when they got the wee equaliser because I wanted them to win. Connor Salmon is signed for Dumbarton. Really? Naismith bangs it off Boyce, but the ball falls to Ollie Lee on the right hand side. Lee clips it in, deflected, headed back towards Andy Halliday. Halliday shoots and Halliday finds a stand, not to many people's surprise. Halliday's long range shooting is not often a highlight of his game, and that shot particularly demonstrated that. Just noticed that the Saturday game versus Dundee is a 7:20 kickoff. What?
When's
Are you
that?
sure?
Saturday coming.
Aye, it's in like the second, but I didn't think it was.
Is it on the telly?
It's away to Dundee. It'll be paper. Oh, it'll be pay-per-view. Ugh. Ah, great. Give him money to Dundee. Do not need.
So, is it on BBC?
Might be. Naismith drags it wide. It might be on the BBC. But yes, matches. Yes, a 7:20 kickoff. But yes, it's on BBC One. Yes.
There you go.
No money to Dundee. Get in. That'll be why, Hawk. It's on BBC Scotland. So there should be no money from my pocket going to Dundee Football Club. No, sire. 1-1 between Inverness and Dunfermline. Come on, Inverness. Good stuff. Things I love. Archie, why do you want Dunfermline to win? Explain. Get up the illegal streams. Not your worst idea, Brad. Michael Smith, Mr. Consistent. Best goal you've ever witnessed has to be Ostucks at Easter Road. Just banger. Fantastic strike. What about you, Neil?
I'm old enough to remember Austin McCann against Celtic.
I've seen that goal on YouTube many times.
I was there that day.
That was the only goal for the club, that one?
Yeah.
Some streak to do it in. Whiting to Naismith. Naismith to White. Sorry, that was Boyce, not Whiting. They're too bald. Leave me alone. Lee dancing feet on the right hand side of the corner flag. Lee gets dispossessed by the Arbroath left back. Just sent Aaron 20p. Enjoy it, lad. Well, thank you very much. I'll get Fred on your behalf. Do you just sit there all the time? Well, not all day. When I'm streaming, yes, but believe it or not, I do leave my bedroom. Believe that if you want. Brad's best goal is David Gray's ball. No surprise, mate. You're a Hibs fan. John Mitchell says Osmond Sows against Celtic. In fairness, that's a very good shout. If Ostap's goal wasn't a thing, it would definitely be Osmond Sows, because that was a ridiculous goal. Hazard off. Is it true that you pitch invaded Hearts St Mirren? No, I've never pitch invaded in my life. Yes, Luke, I agree. Do you think City can beat Airdrie in the Cup? Yes, I do, because we beat them in the Betfred Cup this season, so I see no reason why we can't beat them in the Scottish Cup. I reckon it'll be a 1-0 win again, in fact. So around 13 minutes into this game, no clear-cut chance for both sides, Neil, but Hearts playing not bad so far.
Yeah, they're knocking the ball about okay, but just they're trying to be fair though, they're trying to, try for a bit of cutting edge. So we need to make one of the chances count. But it's not too bad so far. Controlling the game.
Aye. I mean, as long as we're not losing, I can't complain too much. Hawk says his best goal that he's seen was Ian Ferguson v Bayern Munich. I've seen that goal online at some strike. I can only imagine what being there would have been like. Let's see. Brad says the Lee Griffiths goal that got disallowed could have contested the Gray goal, but honestly, I still find it hilarious how that got disallowed. Naismith played in. Corner, 1 for Hearts. Excellent stuff.
What? He's giving like it.
Oh, it's a goal kick, allegedly. Odd behaviour. Do Edinburgh City have ultras? Well, they did for a while, but they've not showed up for like a whole season and a half. So if they're still about this, don't come to games. Luke says his best goal that he's seen was Barry Mackay versus Celtic. In fairness, screamer. And I've been asked by Sausage Dog to check John Robertson's goal away against Dundee United in 1986. Do you know that one, Neil?
No, I don't know that. No.
This seems the cover is over. That's correct. Are we playing with wood? Asks St Evan B. Nah, but I don't think we've got any wingers in the park.
No.
So there's no wingers, thankfully, because let's be honest, our wingers are useless. Also, Connor Smith can't play tonight because of his loan agreement. So any featuring he would be doing tonight is limited by the terms of his loan agreement. So they can't use one of our best shot players against us, thankfully. No. Boyce over the top. Oh, and at Michael Smith's feet. Whips it. Boyce volleys the ball. Ooh, just wide of the post. Unlucky there for Liam Boyce. Luke says it's a matter of time before Barry Mackay ends up at Hearts. Would you take Barry Mackay?
Really? Why is it a matter of time? And yeah.
I mean, he's not exactly the young prospect he used to be, but
No.
yeah, you never know. He's a wide man. Is he? The last match I think still was Swansea, but I don't think is he still there now.
I think so.
Jack says the best goal he's seen was his own goal against Alva Swifts. Glenn Snowden free kick against Slavia Prague. Do you know that one, Neil?
No.
I'm guessing that's the Hearts one. McFadden v France, very good one too.
France, yeah.
Dundee 0, Alloa 1. Oh, pleasing. Get that right up them. Get that so far up them. And Luke says it's just where mediocre former Rangers players end up at Hearts. I would say Lafferty was mediocre, or Naismith for that matter.
Naismith, no.
I said pretty good. I'm one of the only City ultras left from a few years ago. David Gray's goal against Rangers in the 4-0 win. In fairness, that was a very good one. Barry Mackay's at Fleetwood Town. How the mighty have fallen. Jeez, oh.
Yeah, well, that's where Hardy got signed from it.
Mm-hmm. It's also where Glenn Whelan now plies his trade. Rat. Who was Jim McLean? Jim McLean was a former Dundee United manager who took them to the later stages of the European Cup back in the day, but he sadly passed away this week after a long battle with illness. So
there is a very funny a very funny clip on. Well, I say very funny clip, but he pretty much assaults a journalist because they're asking him stupid questions.
Oh, and don't ask me that one ever again. I think was that not when he resigned as chairman shortly after that interview?
If you can YouTube it, I would YouTube it, folks.
I think I saw it on Twitter the other day actually. Barry Mackay's on loan from Swansea.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Milian. Yes, you're still here. Joey Barton is there and he played with Mackay. So that's possibly why Mackay is at Fleetwood. Griffiths v England, very good shout, but I wasn't at the game, so I'm not counting. But we're hardly parking the bus. We're not defending a lead for a start, but we're not just because we've not scored it doesn't mean we're parking the bus. Behave. Any of John Robertson's 27 goals against Hibs, excellent. Andy Robertson v Cyprus, that was a good strike actually. Kingsley v Dundee, in fairness, that was a cracking strike. Unfortunately, Dundee have equalised. Whatever you do, just don't tell me it's Osman so. Now, Hearts on the attack. Another attack smothered by the Arbroath left back. Hooked away towards section end. Now Lee wrestling back possession. 2 years ago it actually was Osman so as well. Oh, for the love of God.
He's on a goal scoring streak.
He'd better not score against us. Wraith 0, Queen of the South 1. Interesting. George Kirby at Muirton Park, Hogmanay A game 1983. Top corner against St Johnstone. I'm guessing Muirton Park's their old ground before McDermott. Stevie Mallon's a long shot against Dundee. In fact, that was a good goal actually. That was a very good one. Let's see. Archie Meldrum has just said hail, hail, and glory go to the Highbees. And you're getting blocked. Wraith 0, Queens 1 is also still Dundee United 0, Alloa 1, but Boyce is down again. I think he might be going off. Dundee's goal disallowed. Pleasing. Best Scotland goal you've seen. I've only been to a few Scotland games in person, but Stuart Armstrong's free kick against San Marino was the best Scotland goal that I've seen. Excellent finish.
I was at Hampden when Scotland beat Holland 1-0. James McFadden scored from that outrageous, massive deflection from a corner.
Oof, yeah. So. Someone saying bring Hendo on for Boyce. I mean, I think that's what we'll be doing if Boyce can't continue. Well, he's up and walking at least, but he doesn't look very comfortable. Let's see what happens to him this time. Haring pinged the ball towards him. He just got clattered again.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, that's the same one. That's the first one.
Oh, is it? So that is, yep, it's Jamie Walker's coming on. Strange. I would have thought that he'd have subbed on Ewan Henderson as a striker, but Jamie Walker enters the field of play, 20 minutes in, first and fourth substitution of the game. Liam Boyce cannot continue, and Jamie Walker is brought on in his place. I'd presume they're going to put Walker at number 10 and Naismith up top with Whiting. And I'd rather Walker was in at number 10 than out wide anyway.
Yeah, because he'll go missing.
What if Arbroath do it? Then I'll not be pleased. Plain and simple. David Ramage was in Germany when Anya scored at Dortmund. My pal was there actually. Neil, you know Ross from City. He was there. He was at that game.
Was he? Oh wow.
Yeah. Because as you know, he loves Germany.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. How can I watch the game? Because I'm a season ticket holder, and that is why. If you want to watch the game, you can pay £18.50 at Hartman Lothian Football Club and unlock your pay-per-view for tonight's game. Who is Jim McLean? Jim McLean was a Dundee United manager who took them very far in Europe, and he's sadly passed away this week. Andy Halliday is on the ball. Halliday cuts it to Naismith. Naismith jinks inside. Still Hearts on the ball. Ref, free kick. What? You're having a laugh. Walker brought down cynically on the edge of the box, and he's now being told that he dived. The boy just went through the back of him. Now, admittedly, Walker has been accused of going down easily in the past, but that's a stone wall, Neil.
Here's the replay.
He just elbowed him in the face. Joke. Lee Kyle, my favourite goal was Gaza v Scotland. You'll not be a popular man in the chat for saying that.
No, you won't be.
Naismith on the ball in the middle of the park. Now Whiting plays it over the top. Unfortunately, just can't reach Ollie Lee. Now, free kick to Arbroath. Is Jim the guy that I saw? Yeah, that's the same Jim. That is him. What's the referee's name? I don't know, but I was trying to find out his address. Joking. I have to march up to Tynecastle with a baseball bat at full time and try and find him at the players' entrance. Good catch, Caleb Gordon. Excellent stuff from Scotland's number one. Rolls out to Haring, who loses play cheaply. Haring looking pretty rusty there. Now back to Thompson, the Arbroath right back. Thompson pings the ball in towards Doolan. Doolan wins the flick on. Well won away by Haring. Now back to Doolan again. Number 7 flicks it over his own head. Back to Thompson. Jason Thompson. Ball is put out for a Hearts throw, thankfully. I'll be honest, I thought he was going to give it to Arbroath because that's what he seems to be doing so far this game, Neil.
Yeah, the last 10 minutes hasn't been great, to be honest, but we'll see if Jamie Walker coming on will make a difference.
Hopefully. I think it's now time, Neil, to bring back the bonnet. My head has recovered sufficiently.
Just put it on backwards and keep your head warm.
My room's alright. My room's decently warm. Now, see if I go away and miss a goal, I'll not be happy.
I'll keep sending you away if you keep missing goals.
Local man has returned. Yeah, corner to Arbroath on the left-hand side. Cameron Bruce says, if Walker goes missing this game, I'll not be happy. Could have gave Hendo a chance. Yeah, that's fair judgment. Brad says, Xhaka's free kick against Chelsea on Saturday was a very good goal, mate.
That's a cracker, yeah.
Refs having a shocker, but I've just seen that back. How is that not a free kick to Hearts? Halkett's been cynically shoved over. Disgrace. As usual from the clowns at the SFA. Now, corner ball whipped in from Arbroath. Naismith heads it away. Walker on the counter attack. Go on, Jamie. Turn on the jet, son. Walker. Loosened down the right. Walker.
What?
Oh, Walker. Cross it earlier, son. Oh, he could have slipped a Naismith there or Whiting. Unlucky. In fairness, that is true. Walker is miles ahead of you and Henderson. Now. Ball out towards Michael Smith. Smith. In towards Ollie Lee. Excellent flick. Whiting on the ball now. Whiting. Naismith dispossessed. Unlucky. Lee Kyle. Paul Gascoigne v Scotland. He done the big donkey Hendry. I'm going to guess that you support Rangers with that comment. Chris Barrett. Alright lads, how are we not 12-0 up by now? In fairness, Arbroath have defended pretty well, but Hearts have been a bit wasteful with their chances in the final third. Halkett on the ball now in his own half. Pings it up. Oh, what is that for a pass? Constantly surrendering possession very cheaply. If you're going to slag Hendry, at least spell Gaza's name correctly. Good point, Mr. Ramage. Good point. You're missing the I, by the way, Lee. Paul Gascoigne. Not Gascoigne. That well-known midfielder, Paul Gascoigne. Cameron Bruce, never going to go to a Scotland game again. I don't want to give the SFA money. I'll be going to games again because it's following your country. Like I know, like Neil, do you agree with this point? Like, I know, like Hearts fans have got like beef for a lot of clubs recently, but you can only take it so far, can't you?
I kind of get where you're coming from, though. That you want to watch Scotland, which is fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly a regular attendee of Scotland games. I've only been to a couple in my life, but if I want to go to one, I'll want to go to one. Manny Dooku just broke his leg.
Oh.
Not good.
The thing is, Aaron, I've got tickets for Scotland Czech Republic at Hampden, so I'll be going if I can go in the Euros. So
very respectable, that one. Owen Beveridge says the reason why Dundee and Arbroath concede so much is because they have the two Hamiltons who can't save and defend. Very good. Very, very good. Lee Kyle says that he's a Hearts fan. Okay. Have you been to a game where there's been a fight? There's a bit of like handbags, but like a proper scrap. Actually, do you remember the game against Hamilton, Neil, a few years back when McPhee caused a massive brawl in the technical area by holding onto the ball behind his back? Aye. Would you say that counts as a fight? That little skirmish? Oh, it was so funny. McPhee, it's got speared to the ground, but I think it was Darian McKinnon or something like that. It's hilarious. We've got an Arbroath fan here. John Scott says, come on, the Smokies. No thanks. Archie Meldrum, how'd the game go? Not the best. Half an hour in, and we've still not had a really good chance. Hawk says, you can't blame the Scottish national team for SPFL incompetence. Very good point. Very, very good point. Robbie McMillan says, what's the best goal against Hibs that you've seen? Yeah, I'd say it's Ostucks. You have to say Ostucks. Although Walker's in the 1-1 draw in the championship was good. Now Whiting into Haring.
I can't believe you've not said Ollie Lee.
Walker. Square. Naismith. Go! 1-0 Hearts. Stephen Naismith taps in from close range after an excellent ball in from Jamie Walker. By the way, I've see everybody in the chat that spoiled the score. You're going to get a swift ban in a few seconds. You absolutely ruined that for me. Thank you very much. Did not want that. But finally, Hearts take the lead against Arbroath, and it's Stephen Naismith with a close range goal. Now, let's see. I'll get rid of the spoon bun comment. Let's see. Who spoiled the score? Lee Kyle? I am not shocked. No. Let's see. Any other ones? Anybody else giving us cheap spoiling the score? I think we're fine for now. I think Lee was the only one that ruined it early. You'll be delighted to know, Hawk, that Lee's been canned. We can now no longer comment. So finally, Hearts take the lead half an hour in. Stephen Naismith brings that celebration back. He's back amongst the goals. Your thoughts, Neil?
Yeah, that was something that I talk about when I watch other teams as well that I follow. That a bit unselfish running in behind. It was good to see Walker making a run in behind, and it opens the door. So thoroughly deserved. You keep going. You need to get.
Haven't offered too much, have they?
No, they haven't.
Yep. So as I've said before, I used to give people soft chat bans for ruining the score. See if you ruin the score now, you're just gonna get a permanent chat ban because I can't be bothered with it anymore. Like you are ruining it for us at this point. So if you're going to ruin the score, prepare to get banned. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's see. How do you stream? I use StreamYard. Wes13 says get in. Archie Meldrum said that after the goal went in. I like Archie. Archie's a good guy. Be like Archie. If you're going to say 1-0, I don't care. Leave it till after the ball's hit the net. It would be a good idea to do that. Thank you. Gonna go through the comments now. Have you ever been in a chant at Tynecastle? No, but I have at Falkirk away. I got a chorus of Aaron Fraser as one of our own after I fell down the stairs. So that was a good laugh. Very good laugh. Haring's pass was superb. Oh no! Oh, finish that. Smith! Oh, go! Go for Hearts! Smith again! He stole that right off the line for Michael Smith. Oh! I thought he was offside. I really thought he was offside, but he's not apparently. Hearts 2, Arbroath 0. Stephen Naismith scores again, but let's see this replay. Lee plays it back to Smith. Smith takes a shot, it's deflected. It's it's not going in. My apologies. Naismith heads it in. The angle made it look a little bit dodgy. My apologies. It was never going in for Michael Smith.
I think number 3's keeping him on.
You think?
Yeah.
Yes, it's going wide of the target. Naismith heads it in. Lovely stuff. Ignore my comment about stealing the goal. It was going miles wide. Naismith, Captain Fantastic, pops up with a header. Hartman Lothian 2, Arbroath 0. Don't mind me, just going to quickly amend my goal graphics. There we go. Hearts 2, Arbroath 0. Lovely stuff. Hazard Ruff says Ollie Lee goal versus Hibs is a good one. Oh, that was 2 years ago today, so happy days. Haring's pass, I've already highlighted that one. One of the Jam Tarts says James Costello. Archie did not spoil the score. I've seen it. No one likes a grass, Mary, especially a grass that talks rubbish. Owen Beveridge. That's the best hashtag of today. Look at that. That's beautiful. Hawk says, nice build up and cool finish. Yes, go higher. Yes. This is my mate Adam, Derby County fan. Hearts top league by 5 points. Love to see it. I mean, what can I say? We're ending 2020 in a much better fashion than we started it. Yep, get that hashtag going. Connor Robertson says, Hearts are playing well now. I agree with that, and we're finally clicked into gear. Good stuff. Very, very good stuff. George Robertson, after the goal in, said 2-0 Naismith. Hawk says, get in there. What was Walker doing for the second goal?
I know. When he fluffed it.
What was he doing? I never really seen that bit properly.
He should have hit the target, and he just completely stuffed it.
Fair dues. Nazy at a double, let me kiss that bald head. I'm pretty sure it's like a Buddha. You just polish it for good luck. Hearts winning, sad bear. Up yours, Luke. Get it up, you. Get the Mexican hats out. I do not own a Mexican hat. Wouldn't mind one. If we win the league, I'll wear a Mexican hat on stream, and that's a deal. Now Walker, driving forward with pace. Walker. Naismith goes for his hat-trick, poor shot, but he wins a corner. At least. Lucky deflection, but a good finish. I'd agree so. It's not like the way it fell to him was fortuitous, but you can't take anything away from the header. It was excellent. Granny Tom is not on the score sheet just yet. What do you think, Neil? Can we get a clean sheet, finally?
Hopefully. I think so.
Here's hoping. So, Hearts 2, Arbroath 0. A Stephen Naismith double has us 2 goals to the good on the 35-minute mark. Just a quick reminder for social media, if you want to follow me over on Instagram, you can do so at We Are The Gorgie Boys. Twitter's AironFraser37, PayPal's in the description below. Ball falls, shot, handball, penalty! Hearts for a spot kick! And Stephen Naismith has a chance for a first half hat-trick. By the way, I'm pretty sure he'll be the first.
Whoa, don't say it, because he's not scored it.
But if he scores this, has a Hearts player scored a hat-trick since his hat-trick against St Mirren? I am unsure. Anyway.
I'm just used to scoring goals again, mate. I'm not really, it's a bit weird.
Same here. Naismith steps up, buries it! Sends the keeper the wrong way. Hearts go 3 goals to the good. Captain Fantastic. Stephen Naismith with a first half hat-trick in 35 minutes. By the way, I'm surprised at that, because that boy that says he's finished isn't even in the chat tonight. And Naismith's still out doing him when he's not even here. Heart of Midlothian 3, Arbroath 0. Stephen Naismith nets a first half hat-trick. He sends the Arbroath keeper the wrong way. He goes left. Nazy goes to the keeper's right. The bald man has 3 goals in the first 35 minutes at Tynecastle Park. I mean, you have to see it, don't you, Neil? You really do.
Oh, yeah, you do. It's all that that he found out that I won his training kit in the Big Hearts raffle. That's what it is. So, someone to give him that bit of confidence.
He now knows who's in possession of his old kit, and he's like, I need to do that man proud.
Knowing that I need to stitch it all together and it still won't fit me. But that's fine, it's cool.
It'll do. We'll vibe with that. Jason Wood says 1-1. Is that the Dundee game, mate?
Oh.
Probably the Dundee game.
Dundee still 0? Oh, it must be. Still saying 0-1.
Hawk says, I said 4-0 at the start and you blamed the fun fridge. You may eat / drink your words. I will quite happily drink my words, mate. David Ramage says Nazy is finally back to his best.
He needs to score a lot more. He's getting there though.
Owen Beveridge says repeat of 10-0.
That'd be nice.
I would love that. Cricket score coming up. Goal fest. I come back and Hearts score 2. Get it right up, yeah. Get it so far up, yeah. Up, yeah. Naismith should be called the Baldy Wit. Halliday. Whips it in. Header, Whiten.
Oh my word.
Unlucky, Whiten. Unlucky. Aye, that's a point. Is that the quickest hat trick, or is that still Gennaro Zifuk?
Oh, it must still be Zeefuch.
It surely has to still be Zeefuch.
I think Zeefuch, from when he scored in his first to scoring his third, must be one of the quickest ever.
It was like the 9th in senior football. So, Stephen Naismith hat-trick, that's lovely stuff. Very, very lovely stuff. Now, let's see, replay of the handball. Yeah, that's a massive handball. Massive, massive, massive handball. CM Jambo, I will take it, but he should have done a Panenka.
Huh.
No, why? He probably missed it if he'd done that. Douglas Scott says, good for the goal difference. Not that we'll need it. Get in there. I mean, you never know how close it'll be by the end of the season. Connor Robertson says it was 3 goals in 6 minutes from Naismith.
All right.
So I'm actually going to check right now how fast Zeefuch's hat-trick was.
I think Campbell's back in the dugout now. He's got his
But it was just Zeefuch's was 3 minutes 35 seconds. Yeah. So
I felt like I was still celebrating the first goal by the time the third one went in when it was Zeefuch.
Yeah. So he's it's not quite a record breaker, but still pretty good going if you ask me. Who has COVID? Janelli or White? We're thinking it's White. Owen Beveridge says that Zeefuch's hat-trick was that quick. My mate went for food and missed all the goals.
Oh, that's a sore one.
It is indeed. Let's see. What about Mark de Vries? Good point.
Mark's was over
2 halves, yeah. Yeah. Because one was at the other end, and because I remember seeing the first one, he hammered it in, and the second one, like he headed it back across the goal, like for the 4th goal, was it? At the other end of the ground.
Yeah.
We should re-sign Zeefuch. Zeefuch actually retired from football due to depression, so we can't really sign him back, can we? Yeah, he did. He retired young because of people just making fun of his weight just got to him that much. Because
there is a Zeefuch that plays in Holland as a right back.
Yeah, it's his brother. I think it is.
They look like twins. Is that much? You can tell.
Yeah, but yeah, Zeefuch, he officially, I think he's been without a club since he left Hearts, but he officially retired from football during this year. Like he put out a lengthy statement on his Instagram talking about it, and I've got a friend that comes from the Netherlands, so I asked him to translate it, and they just said he pretty much retired from football due to his depression caused by people bullying him for his weight. But the reason that he's that size is because he has like a medical condition. So like it's no like he doesn't try to lose the weight. It's just like that's just how he is.
Can't do it.
Yeah. So it's just the way his body's built. So
your man, the best striker in the world, Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo, he's got the same disease.
Yeah. But yeah, that is why Zeefuch retired so young. So it's good that he's like enjoying his life without the stresses of football, but it's just sad to see because he clearly had a knack for scoring goals.
I know, we could have kept him, he would have done a job.
I think Groningen just wanted too much of a hefty fee at the time. Because they asked for like, I think it was like something like 350k at a time, we just couldn't afford it. Will you have a pie? Yes, I will. There's a pie sitting downstairs, and it'll probably be in the microwave by now. 3 words about Naismith. Bald goal machine. Inverness 1, Dunfermline 1, full time.
Oh, that's good.
Very, very good. Mary Black, how did Naismith get a hat-trick when it was a penalty? What do you mean? Naismith took the penalty. Naismith scored the penalty. That meant he scored 3 goals this game. And I'm pretty sure Naismith's a normal penalty taker anyway. When Boyce isn't on the park anyway.
Or Walker.
Nah, because Walker...
He's missed one, hasn't he?
Yeah. Well, Boyce missed his last 2. Remember that he missed 2 in the one game. Let's see. Oh, come on. Lay off Ben a little bit, guys. Come on. Let's see. Keith Anderson. Where's Keith's comment again?
Keith Anderson?
Yeah. Good day from Australia. I think we've got a new viewer.
Hello, Mr.
Well,
Anderson.
hello, Mr. Anderson. Hope you're enjoying the commentary so far. What's your favourite pie filling? Either a macaroni or steak. Yourself, Neil?
Yeah, I'd have a macaroni steak, Scotch.
I'm not a fan of Scotch, to be honest. It's never really appealed to me too much.
What's the time of
See,
yeah.
I had the
Was it not
steak,
steak and haggis or something?
I had steak and black pepper.
Pepper. They had loads of random ones, and they were really good.
I think Ross had two. Yeah, he had a steak pie and a haggis pie.
Just the two?
Aye.
I'm sure the pies at Stenny were good.
Half time is indeed approaching. Let's see. Lee Thompson is surprised they did not award the penalty to Rangers. It wouldn't surprise me either, Lee. Archie Meldrum says that Dunfermline will still get playoffs and potentially get promoted still. I'll be honest, I think it would be decent to have them back up in the top flight instead of Hamilton. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I don't like Dunfermline because of how they voted and all that stuff. But I'd rather them in the top league than Accies. Do you know what I mean? Let's see. Alistair Houston says a handy 2 points dropped by Dunfermline and a 3 dropped by Wraith, so we can really stretch to lead at the top. Ooh, did Wraith lose? Excellent stuff.
Queen of the South, or George Galloway's Barmy Army, have scored against them.
Arbroath looking to get a goal back, and easy save for Craig Gordon. Keith Anderson said, what happened to mutton pie in Bovril at the games? A mutton pie? Has that ever been a thing for you, Neil? A mutton pie?
Nah, I'm too young, mate.
As am I. As am I. Mary Black says, Tynecastle pies or homemade pies? I love the pies in the football stadium pies. Alistair Houston says, Berra has been finished for over a year and cost us the Scottish Cup. Why the fuck insist on slagging off Berra? Every single stream. Berra's played fine tonight. Walker whips it in at the back post with absolutely nobody there. That's it for a throw-in. That's in the tunnel. It's away down the emergency exit for the ambulance. It's actually going to roll onto Goggy Road. Oh my. Hawk says, shut up about pies. I've not had one for years and I'm dribbling here and it's not old aged. Unlucky for you, Hawk. Unlucky for you. Baines pie, aye. Kelly pie, nah. I do agree, look, it's time for Accies to go down. I also agree with this, Archie. A 14-team Prem would be excellent. Quickest hat-trick ever is 90 seconds. Ross County playing in the 1964. Approaching half-time at the Kirkcaldy match. Wraith Rovers getting beat by Queen of the South. 3 words for Nazy. Scott Brown's nemesis. Whatever happened to macaroon bars at the game? What's a macaroon bar?
I'm just too old. I can remember them, but not something I ever had.
I agree. You cannot beat a pie in Bovril. Also, agreed. It wasn't just like Christoph Berra did not single-handedly cost us the Scottish Cup.
No.
I like Berra, not his left arm. Is that Kelly? Oh, hairy pie. Someone dropped points, indeed they did. Leanne McCulloch, if we win the league and go into the Premiership, doom starts. I would say it's doom. I'd much rather that in the Championship anyway. Half time here at Tynecastle Park. Hearts 3, Arbroath 0. The skipper Stephen Nason with the first half hat trick. My head is very sore. This heart's getting launched again. Oh my, I'm seeing stars, honestly. It's sore as anything.
Well, I was going to have a pie at half time, but I'm not going to.
Why is that?
Too much food. Too much food.
Too much food talk.
We're going in the fridge.
So half time. Hartman Lorien 3. Arbroath 0. Stevie Naismith scores a first half hat trick. Hawk says the wee boys that walked around the parks shouting macaroon bars, coconut covered chocolate bar. That's not too bad. Worrell says when I was a teenager it was the maroon popcorn at Tynecastle. Well, that does sound rather appetising, to be honest. I mean, can't say I've ever had it. Oh, is that the pie? On deliver. I'll have it in the oven, thank you. Is it the oven or the microwave it normally does? I've removed my bonnet for the first half. It's away in the oven, so it'll probably arrive some point after half time. Which I don't mind it, to be honest. I'm still a bit full from my scran. So your thoughts on the first half, Neil? Well, I was going to fill up my glass. So I shall return, so you can now entertain the chat, Neil, with your half-time thoughts.
Thanks very much. See you away. Oh, brilliant. Better have a look at the... Oh, look at the size of that juice. The second half of the chat is not going to end well with the size of the bottle of fizzy juice that he has. Horrendously. What size of juice is that?
It's a 2-litre bottle of juice.
I hope it's not gassy juice.
No, it's just diluted orange.
It's diluted orange.
Lovely. I'm not doing my usual and drinking it straight from the bottle. I'm being sophisticated now. Lovely stuff. I must say, first half hat-tricks make you very thirsty. Alistair Houston says, "Era macaroon bar," and lottery tickets were a classic old shout from the standing days. Luke26 says that he loves you, and Owen Beveridge says hello to you, Neil, so you're a popular man. Archie Meldrum says, when was the last time both Edinburgh teams were high up in the Premiership, hoping for that next year? It's been one of the other, really. It's never really been both at the same time, has it, Neil?
No, never been both at the same time.
Oh well. Never know. Could happen next season. Lee Thompson, acknowledge you look like Laxalt with glasses. I made that joke on Twitter. The night that he signed for Celtic, I changed my name to Laxalt. Hawk says results are going away at the moment. Could be a good day. Could be a very good day. Or, in the words of the Levellers, a beautiful day. That's a classic Tynecastle song, that one.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favourites, actually. One of the games I remember most of that song getting played at was, I know it gets played after most games, but remember the 4-2 game against Motherwell? The cup game a couple of years back, Neil.
Yes, extra time.
Yeah, the 4-2 one where Naismith scored late on. I remember Scott Wilson proper cranked up on the concourse. And it was just bouncing, really.
We're looking at today's match sponsor, are we?
NCD Group, access control and data and fibre. Ooh, not half bad.
The same Dundee are still getting beat 1-0.
I mean, I'll never complain about that.
Oh, on this day.
Celtic won, Hearts won at 1990. Oh, I think Owen scored in this game. Parkhead looks weird. Parkhead with orange seats. They would not stand for that these days.
I know.
That's very... It's too staunch for their liking. Let's see. Good finish, that. What's the squad now? Why has he got numbers on his shots and not his back of his shot?
That's what they used to do, yeah, have them on the back of their shorts, eh?
Also, that goal kick's not taken right. Why is he throwing it?
I see, you know how they made the big thing about Football Focus at the weekend, putting in the wrong person for people that have passed away in 2020?
Yeah.
Montage. I watched it on the iPlayer yesterday and they've changed
Didn't they
it.
put Scatcho as no? They put Scatcho instead of
Scatcho.
Zaliukas.
But I watched it on the iPlayer and they've got Zaliukas.
Oh, look at the scenes of that, by the way. That looks mad. Cahoon's iconic disco dancing celebration there. Oh, that looks mental. I must say, Parkhead it still looks massive even then.
Yeah.
Also, something I don't see enough of these days. Coloured goal nets. Bring them back. Bring them back, I say.
Oh, Parks won the 2-0 at...
Man, 10 years ago. Pff, wow. I still remember watching that game in my front room on TV. Were you there?
No, I wasn't there, no.
Oh, he's getting up the North Bank, pleasing.
I've only been there twice.
Have you? I've been there a fair few times actually. First time was the final game of the relegation season when we drew there 1-1.
Yeah.
I then went there and when they got promoted back again 2018 when we lost 2-0 when that boy scored for the halfway line.
Yeah.
I was there that game. I was there last season when we drew 0-0 and I was there for the game where they sent us down. So I've been there 4 times now.
Youth Cup final.
Oh yeah. Another similar game.
And then I was there for an Edinburgh City game.
Oh, I'm forgetting about that too. I was at that one as well. So I've been there about 5 times actually. My mistake.
I got through on the team bus that day.
Not bad. Let's see. I just sort of read it and thought that'll be like get your macaroon bars. Like yeah, macaroon bars. Like the program shirts haven't changed too much. I don't think. Also, Owen, I echo your sentiments. Let's see. What's more comments? Do you think that Campbell's a good manager? I'd say he is. Yeah, he's taken Arbroath from League 2 to the Championship. You have to admire it.
Oh, I remember this day.
First time I met you at the game, Neil.
Yes, I seem to remember. I went to go to my seat and there was about 25 folk standing in my seat. So I couldn't get to my seat.
It was just go where you're fit. Ollie
That's
Lee.
pretty much what I was told to do.
Beautiful hard one strike. Pick at it, son. Pick at it.
There is a picture of us. I don't know where I found it because I end up standing beside.
Oh, look at the Dunbar end.
A woman in my team at work. I ended up standing beside her son, who used to work with us as well. And there's a picture of us waving at the Hibs fans at the end when the whole place is going mental and the Hibs fans are walking out, which is quite good.
I mean that's very pleasing. I would think. Now, what David Ahmed says, if Boyce is out injured, Naismith has to play as number 9.
No.
I disagree. Naismith should play at number 10.
Correct.
If anywhere. Hazarov, are you Jambo's report on Instagram? No, I am not. I am, in fact, we are the Gorgie Boys. That is me. I am not Jambo's report. Very good. They can't actually follow them, but it's not me. I can't take responsibility for Jambo's report because it isn't me. Wish I could because they're great at editing, but nah. Douglas Scott says, I remember the roll seller in the way end at Fir Park moving among the fans. His pitch was cheese on meat, cheese on meat. Met with a response from a Jambo. What you got? That's good. I respect that. That's very good. Phantom Hybrid. If Robbie left, who do you want as manager? Stupid question. Stupid question. One player Hearts should sign. A winger. Very funny, Hazard. You're not catching me out. I've been caught out on team a few times, but I'm wise to it now. I'm not falling for that. Hello there, Ewan. Hope you're enjoying it this stream. Stephen McLaren, what's been your biggest disappointment? I'm guessing a few weeks back. That is very, very high up there. Probably the most gutted I've been after the Hearts game. The cup final last week. A few weeks back, sorry. Era macaroon bars and Wrigley's gum, ham rolls, cheese rolls. He'd sell them in boxes at grounds in Glasgow. Not too bad, not too bad. It was some goal from Hamill. Some strike for the bill number 2 on the Hearts, and Hearts v Celtic 2-2 Hearts. We were winning, but Celtic what?
Ticket holders, pay-per-view, Hearts TV international
What?
subscribers with audio
Pardon?
commentary.
I am unsure as to what language you're speaking. Owen Beveridge, 2 players Hearts should sign, Neil and Aaron at centre back. No. Have you seen me trying to tackle?
I can't run anymore. That's not going to happen.
Hello there, Kazdig. Hope you enjoy. I'll get back to you eventually. I'm streaming right now. I can't exactly look at my Instagram, can I? In fact, I'll just do it now. Might as well. Players haven't come back out yet. I've got a little bit of time to kill.
What are you looking at?
Something that HM7HD sent me over at Instagram.
Alright. Can't believe you never got your new goal celebration sorted.
I keep forgetting to do it, mate, honestly.
You know, we just mix it up a bit, because if we score more than 1 goal in multiple games, you know it would help.
It's just a big yes most times.
You know what you're going to do after this game, you're going to do it.
And stay on stream, and I'll make sure that I do it.
I'll stay on stream and make sure you do it, yes. That's fine.
Aye. Now, let me see. Anything else to cover in the first half? Nothing really. Players are just coming out for the second 45 at Tynecastle Park. Hearts 3-0 up against Arbroath at half time. What do you think the full time score is going to be, Neil?
5.
5.
Yeah.
I reckon it'll be 6. I'm hoping for 6 and no goals conceded.
Before too long, I am sure.
Simps boy, sorry, I am dumb. I meant winning. I speak Scottish.
Under the lights on a cold Tuesday.
Aye, whatever you say. Let's see. Hawk says my biggest disappointment was not having my dad with me when I saw Hearts of the Cup in '98. That'd be gutting, to be honest. Like, I'm lucky. I wasn't at the Gretna final, but I was at the 5 with my dad and his pals, so I was glad that I could share that game with him. Chris Barrett says your new goal celebration should be Rudy's celebration at Hampden. That is asking for a copyright strike. that is asking for the SPFL to come down like a ton of bricks. So
unless you record yourself doing it, copy it.
Aye, me in a full kit down Lock End Park pointing to my left foot.
Aye.
Jesus. Oh God. If we hit 1 million subscribers, I'll do that. It's never going to happen. Pleasing. Dunfermline struggled to beat this team on Saturday, and we are scudding them. There are levels to this championship game. Hawk says 5 and 6 now. You guys have been hiding in the fun fridge. Do you know what, Hawk? We're taking a leaf out of your book. We're loosening off. We're being more optimistic for a change. We're in the Diddy League.
Craig Halkett in the back, so we should have maybe went 5-1 or 6-1.
Possibly. 5-1's not a bad score. But, yeah. I reckon that, ooh. Do you hear that, Neil? Do you know what that sounds like? Guess what it sounds like? Is it a pie? Thank you very much. Is it rather hot, is it? Boiling hot, right. I'll have to test that for myself. Now, gonna shift my phone out the way, get the hat back on my head.
What are you on, macaroni? Yeah, don't pull it as far down, it might not hurt you as much.
I was about to say that, if I just wear it like this, it's not like squishing my cranium as much. So, today's late halftime scran is another Kelly pie. You can't beat it. It is indeed. Exactly. Whiten walked so I could run. That's all I'm saying.
Other varieties of pies are available.
Obviously, yeah. But you can't go on about a Craig Halkett pie. Shut up. A Kelly pie. Yes. In fact, I've got the perfect jacket for looking like a Peaky Blinder in here. I may go and grab it while my pie's going down. Sack it. Fashion show. Here we go.
Hopefully we score a goal while he's away.
Holiday.
That would be pretty.
Dugout. David Gold. Hicks. Clear. Free kick for the visitors.
No.
Take it. Normally we see this one target. Striker.
Somebody put in the chat 4-0 for when he comes back, please. See if he notices.
Goal there, a chance
Oh.
for Arbroath, and it's 10-8.
Ah, come on!
Now I do. Oh. Well.
Did not know how to
Chris
do
Doolan.
it. Poor free kick, wasn't it?
I didn't want to come back to see that. What's going on here?
Get inside there, like,
What's happened here? Irvin.
That's some finish for Dolan, to be fair. That's an excellent finish. Let's see. Hearts 3, Arbroath 1. Christopher Doolan pulls one back for the Lictors. It's a sumptuous finish. I'll give him that. But unfortunate to lose that clean sheet that we thought we were going to get. I am not risking eating a pie with this jacket on. No chance. Neil, have you seen me try to eat a pie? More ends up on my jacket than ends up my mouth. Now, Irving on the ball. Plays it into Andy Halliday, the utility left back to Naismith, the hat-trick hero of the first half. Now Halkett. Driving forward, Craig Halkett. Or trying to anyway. Back to Michael Smith now, eventually. Let's see. Why is everyone saying 4-0? It's 3-1.
I told everybody to put 4-0 in the chat for you coming back. And then I didn't anticipate our both scoring, so.
That is evil. That is evil. Because I was thinking, right? I was thinking they were going to score that goal and we get disallowed, we got the park and score. I'm like, right, okay, disallow it for offside, ref, come on. Oh, wait, it's onside. That is evil. That is evil, Neil Rooney, and you know it is.
What is that?
Lee whips it in. Right. I'm now going to get rid of this jacket because it's a curse. Because if I put this jacket on, we concede goals. I'm going to go away, put my hoodie back on. I better come back to 4-1 Hearts.
Everybody type in 3-2. Not what happened the last time we went away. Oh, Craig White.
Towards the right hand side, held by O'Brien. Haring. The Irvin gives it back to Haring.
White! Oh!
The Irvin goes back.
3-2.
Left hand side.
Oh.
Their first change of the night. Harry. Diagonal.
It's all well and good saying 3-3 and Poker saying 3-2. That's all very good. That's all very well and good. When you're putting different scores, you're getting caught out. I make that 1-1. I make that 1-1. Hawk now says it blows the fun fid prediction right out the window.
It does.
That's a shame, to be honest. I must say the chat is going. The chat's going ballistic with 3-2s and 3-3s.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hand out a few temporary timeouts to stop clogging my screen up.
No, that was my fault. Go on, you just gotta do that. That's it.
It's a temporary one. I genuinely had about 15, like just filling my screen up.
It's because everybody was just because that's twice you've left your stream.
I know, but if anyone's been given a temporary ban, you're back in 5 minutes. I just had to see some more comments above. Alistair, if you spoil the score, I'll not be happy with you.
He's making a prediction.
21 minutes played at Tynecastle. Harton with Lothian 3.
Calcutt spoons it long.
Spooned.
It's not looking like 4-1 just now. Whiten.
Now Whiten into the area. Heavy touch shot.
No.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see. If this ball goes in, it'll be a chat ban for Mr. Houston for spoiling the score.
Yeah,
It is a throw-in. Naismith.
Whiten, Naismith,
Walker.
Walker, left corner of the
And
box.
again.
To Haring.
Oh.
Making it difficult for
No, it's looking at a prediction. Oh, fair enough, Alistair. Oh, you live to fight another day. Yeah, beauty. It's 9-4. I somehow have my doubts about that one. Our streams are not 5. Come on, 12. Right, the scoreline patter's dead now. It's more dead than the Rangers. Come on, let it rest. Let it rest in peace. Do you have a pie? Has the Pope a Catholic? Of course I do. That's tremendous.
Craig
That's
on the left.
tremendous.
Puts the ball in left footed, straight into the hands of Craig Gordon. Aston Stan, if the scoreline elsewhere remained the same, and will score here remain the same, Arbroath would go to the bottom of the table.
Absolutely stunning.
And see the point after as well.
So good. I'm not in front of the prediction. Right. Fair enough, Alistair. I respect that. I really respect that. I was thinking if that was what actually happened, I was thinking, ban. But nah, you're chilling. It's fine. Yes, pie. Or as our good friend the Kuna would go, Neil, pies. Some man.
Peter Harry, side his own half. Michael Smith.
I'm only muted, by the way, so you don't hear me chewing. Like, I will talk to you in a few minutes with the most of the rest of this pie. So, once again, Neil, the floor is yours.
Thanks very much. Everybody remember 3-2. Oh no, he's listening this time. It's okay.
First win of the season. They're United. The 19th, thanks to 2 goals from James Cragen. Second season.
Seems to be Jamie Walker seems to be our furthest man up at the moment, which is quite interesting. Playing as a number 9. You'd like to comment?
You'd think it would be something like Naismith being our furthest man forward.
I
Not
know.
Walker.
It seems to be Walker probably because he'll go and stretch again, which was quite good. There we go. But it's maybe because he has to run with playing up front.
Interesting to see how that one ends up.
And Osman So has now scored for Dundee. That is
He
1
took
month.
his sweet time with that one.
And Sheffield Wednesday, who my mate backed against tonight, we backed Middlesbrough, are winning 2-1 at home. Callum Patterson scored the first goal. They've won 2-1, and Patterson scored the first goal.
Oh, well, it would appear that them sacking their managers eventually worked.
Correct.
Granny Tom scores goals against Hibs under 90s. Neil is indeed a legend. I'll be watching the Liverpool-Newcastle game tomorrow night, Neil. Are you watching it?
I probably will be, yes.
As will I, most likely. Cameron Bruce, you have a lie, but if I have leftover garlic bread, I'm going to get salted for this, but I do not like garlic bread. I really do not like it.
What's wrong with it?
I like garlic in things, don't get me wrong, but just there's something about garlic bread I just don't like. I used to love it when I was younger, but I ate like a load of it, and that put me off it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I'm now not a big fan of garlic bread. Now, Arbroath looking to get another goal back in the 55th minute. Ball on the right with Thompson. Naismith getting stuck in his defensive duties.
Yeah. When is our
Let's
next?
see. Our next game is Dundee.
Saturday. Saturday
Yeah.
against Dundee.
Our first game of 2021. And I must say, I've never been so delighted to see the back of a year than 2020. I mean, thankfully there's been some positives, such as these streams have come out of it. Like, they've been a good giggle. Naismith. Ref! Thank you!
Well done, man.
Eventually giving us a foul. Lovely stuff. Douglas Scott lived in a first floor flat on Gorgie Road in 98. Got back from the game, went to a chippy, the bottom of Wardlaw Place. Missed the cup procession right past my window. Oh, what? That's a howler. Right. All I'm saying, Halliday better not be anywhere near this free kick.
It's either going to be him or Craig Halkett.
Donnelly is now off for the Lictors, and on comes Stewart in his place. What's your favourite dinner? I'm a big fan of paella. I really like paella. Surely Walker takes this, by the way.
No. It looks like it is Walker, to be fair.
Right, come on, Jamie. Get another stick close at 50 goals, mate. Come on, Walker. Oh, part 2. Still there. Naismith shoots.
Offside.
Oh, he's offside anyway.
He was offside by about 4 yards that time.
Oh, was that Whiting? Oh, they're all bald. Leave me alone. What religion are you? I don't have a religion. Hearts are not wanting Frimpong from Celtic. Where have you seen that? It's utter nonsense. It's not been really lacklustre. Like it's barely been 10-15 minutes in the second one. Chris Barrett says, enjoy the football while it lasts. The way things are going, leagues are needing shut down by the day, let alone the country.
Well, that's fine. We're top of the league by 5 points in the league.
What was it?
Take your medicine.
Yes, no, it's stop the count. Stop the count. Thank you very much, mate. For the second time, no, I am not Jambo's reporter on Instagram. That's not me. Like Cameron and Bruce, it's rather hard when they're streaming in front of over 100 people to get people's names spot on every single time, especially when they're both slapheads.
Well, I think you should be looking at the numbers and then making a comment.
I'm looking for the captain's armband, possibly. Hearts have played well, actually. Mr. Ruff, you're talking rubbish. I'll have you know I was wearing a polo shirt yesterday, so your comment is nonsensical. It is indeed a 7:15 kick-off on Saturday. Ever on this stream, I'll announce it for you just now, there will be a live stream for the Dundee game, first game of 2021. So we shall be streaming the crunch match from Dens Park. Neil, you shall be joining us, yes?
I shall, yes. I'll be watching.
Yes, good stuff. That is it. Hashtag Rooney confirmed for the Dens Park clash. Get in there.
Yeah. You see how far you get that hashtag to go.
Yes. Who are you on Instagram? Let's see. For the 4th time, we are the Gorgie Boys. That is me. That is my Instagram.
That wee sign's quite small on the, your top right.
That can come after the goal celebration video, but I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave that there for a while.
Okay. Do you need to make these adjustments? Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't change the size in the middle of the stream, so I wish I could. Has Whiting been okay? He's not done that much. He's been okay, I suppose. Smith in towards Whiting. That was Whiting, yes. Unlucky. From a fellow slaphead, very true. What's the score? Score's down at there. It is Hearts 3, Arbroath 1. What got you into YouTube? It's a good question, actually. Honestly, like when I was younger, I was just like making short films, like stupid ones, just where like my pals. I was about 8 or 9 years old. Got my mum's old camera, just mucking around upstairs making short sketches that obviously never got awarded anywhere, but it's just a good laugh at the time. And I got my hands on Windows Movie Maker for my Christmas when I was 10. So I just put silly wee titles on it. Like the videos were like minutes long and never went anywhere, but it was just a good laugh at the time. I just always wanted to do YouTube since then. But I started this one in 2015 and I've not looked back since. It's been an enjoyable journey so far. I do not work in McDonald's. I do not watch Cobra Kai. Callum Davidson says, I might come and watch the stream on Saturday. Depends how the Old Firm goes. Fair enough. Do I know the cycling goalkeeper? I don't know Ben Foster personally, but I watch his channel and it's very good. Yes. There's the first usage of the hashtag. Have I got any hair? Yes, but not much on the top of my head anyway. Yes, Mr. Lines in the stream on the Hearts. You've only missed the 4 goals. Now here comes Walker. Chips it in towards Lee. Walker. Touch your trampoline, man. Now, Haring on the ball. Feeds it out towards the skipper. The first half hat-trick scorer, Stephen Naismith. I'm now going to try and scan a pie when the ball is a safe distance from The goal. Oh, I'm going to eat my words, aren't I?
You're not going to.
Chance to cross. Cuts it back towards
Ollie Lee into the box. His cross goes absolutely nowhere.
Clear.
So,
Is it safe to take a munch of my pie yet, do you think?
goal B, you'll be fine. And if we score, it's great. Oh, here we go, White.
What?
Go on, White.
Oh,
Oh, he's trying to be too cute there. He's trying to be too cute. It's a good save.
I spit my pie out there.
Liam Fontaine has scored for Dundee. It is now 2-1.
Ah. Not good. Pain.
Sadly,
Although, we're Dundee enemy in the week, right? Why are we worried about them? Hey, they are relegation. They are relegation candidates, not promotion. Let's see. I don't work in McDonald's, so you can ask for a Big Mac all you like. You're not going to get one. That's not a McDonald's hat either. Hayden says, I haven't missed a stream yet. That's my goal to allow back in games. I respect that very much. Thank you very much, mate. The support is very much appreciated. Right, so move the microphone out of the way. Get that away. I am also not Breathe ECFC. That isn't me, it's somebody else.
I don't know. Who is it? Do we know who it is?
Leo Corner, maybe? Yeah, I don't actually know who that account is. I'm assuming it's one of the old City boys. Because I think a few of them tried to make a page a while back and it never really worked out. But
A few of the old City boys, should you mean?
Like the first lot of young team. Right, a while back, I think a few of them tried to make a wee fan page. It didn't work very well. But I think some of the second lot are now trying to make one. And I think that's who's behind the Breathe ECFC page, but it's not me or Grant or anybody. So, can I have a please burger cheese? Very funny, Tom Stewart. And I agree, Fun D are well behind. No worries from there. Your opinion on that one, Neil?
Yeah. See how we're looking at this just now. See this flag in the top corner? Is that you in the flag?
What?
There's a flag here in this corner that Michael Smith's taking the throwing from. Wait till it comes up again, you get to see the stand.
Very good. That's Shaky Walker.
Who is it?
Remember Shaky, the boy that died this year? He used to wear the onesies to the games.
No.
Frank Walker is
Alright, okay. So it's not...
relatively well known on Hearts Facebook.
Right, okay.
Regular attendee at games. You probably, I think if you've seen his face in non-cartoon form, you know who I'm on about.
You know who it is,
Yeah, like he's been on TV multiple times celebrating goals in his various onesies.
Okay.
Goal, Michael Smith for Rotherham. Oh, you had us in the first half, not gonna lie.
Yeah, Michael Smith has scored for Rotherham.
White in, giving chase, ball humped at the park. Owen Beveridge is Breathe ECFC. Well, we can put that one to bed, thankfully. I don't play Ultimate Team because I'm not very good. I sit to carry with a Football Manager.
Oh, Ultimate Team's is a hard slog, and
It's one that I've got neither the time, nor the ability, nor the mental capacity for.
I think I got to 14 wins at the weekend in the weekend league.
And sack it off from there.
I still have 2 games left, so it's a hard grind. It's a hard grind.
I've just not got I've got the time because it's obviously school holidays. I don't find it enjoyable playing that much.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not very fun.
Online anyway.
Oh, definitely.
I started to play a lot of Warzone again because that's more enjoyable.
Racist comment. Ban. Gee. Yep. Cameron, Bruce, and Hayden both know who Shaky was. I did not play for Spartans. No, I'm not good enough. I'm not making FIFA videos. No, I'm not good enough. Indeed, Stephen, there are indeed certain folks spoiling this stream, and they've been dealt with. Still, Hearts 3, Arbroath 1. Chris Doolan pulled a goal back early in the second half for Arbroath, but Stephen Naismith's first half hat-trick saw us Hearts in a comfortable position. I would, but I'm also not very good, and they take far too much time to edit, and I've not got the time to do it, really.
Really, you would say it's a space to build up.
Yeah, they've scored their goal and they're just sitting in there. Point or not.
You'd surely think that they would score a goal and go for more.
But I think after the weekend, seeing what Hearts done at the weekend, maybe not.
They're probably thinking, if we take the lead, they'll score 5. So they're probably just wanting to go for damage limitation.
Yeah.
Let's see. Thoughts on Bradley? I don't know who Bradley is. Got a mate called Bradley. He was in the stream earlier. Thank you very much, Christopher Scott. And Uche Ekpiatsu's club, Wickham Wanderers, are winning 2-0.
By the way,
Who are they playing?
Cardiff.
Wow. That's a shock. Ball in, cleared away. Is he?
Uche's playing, so's Darryl Horgan.
He must have made his comeback for injury then, because he was still injured last time I checked. Hello there, Shell. I think it's a new viewer. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Old Firm prediction. I'm going to say this once and once only because I could not give two hoots about the Old Firm, but I reckon it's going to be 2-0 Rangers.
I thought you were going to say the Old Firm don't exist.
Yeah, but that's the last time I talk about Celtic and Rangers. I've seen this message many times, Hayden. Yes, I've seen your message. I'll get back to you after the stream. I'm streaming. I can't do your stuff instead of the stream. Neil looks like Craig Halkett.
Oh! Don't talk about that.
Agreed, Alistair. Very, very good sentiment there. And I agree, Hawk, we're not playing too bad football just now.
Ollie Lee with a corner from the left.
Ollie Lee set to deliver an in-swinging ball.
All in there.
I like how we've still got a wee bit of snow there in the corner.
I respect that. Add a bit of festive cheer. Lee whips it in towards.
That's a great ball, by the way. That's a brilliant cross.
Let's see. Who's someone we should sign in January? We should sign a winger and get rid of Lake Damour because of his wage. Your thoughts, Neil?
We need to sign in January, yeah. A winger. Damour, get rid of, yeah. Even if it's a winger, even if it's like somebody, like I said the other day, like the boy McCowan from Ayr, or you know what I mean, or Tom
Someone's
Walsh
down. Berra is down in a bit of pain. Physio's on the park now. Thoughts on Halliday on open goal? He's very good. And see people that were going taunt about his appearance on open goal, like, what? Why?
Yeah.
It's like, I know Hearts fans like a moan, but come on. Like, come on, really? Stephen McClaren, if it's still 4-0 at the end, people will be angry. Well, it's not 4-0, it's 3-1.
Give it up.
Oh! Nasty there. Head knock for Christoph Berra. Could possibly... Is Popescu on the bench?
Yes, yeah.
Could possibly be a return to action for Mihai Popescu, because Berra doesn't look in a very good nick at the moment. Will you live stream Hearts' next game next year as a Dundee game? And yes, I will be live streaming that one on the 2nd of January 2021.
Next year, yeah, exactly.
I know. I know it's not going to change the second it hits midnight on the new year, but how good will it be to be out of 2020? Like, totally.
Yeah. Be interesting.
Just have to see what happens. Hopefully life can get back to normal.
Yeah.
I've got a heart save going just now. Someone's saying get rid of Roberts, but it's like a 1-year deal, I think. Or 2-year deal, perhaps. You're saying Rashford, you're optimistic. Good stuff, Shell, as do I. Frear's done nothing. Frear will be kept this cover to the end of the season. I don't think he'll sign a new deal. Is Damour even fit? He had a persistent heel injury that's kept him out of action so far this season. But he's just been working his back to fitness because he's been injured all year. So that's why he's not played, because he's not been fit. But if we can shift him on, or even if we get him back to fitness, play him a couple of times and then find him a new club, I'd be fine with that. It was a sore one. Getting Diego Costa as a free agent. Do you want Hearts to almost go bust again? Diego Costa could probably buy the Scottish Premiership outright. I'd rather groggy Christoph Berra is getting taken off the field of play. Would appear he wants to go back on. Personally, I think we should just get Popescu on. Don't want to take any risks with a possible head injury.
And I have discussed this with one of our mutual friends, Mr. Fallon.
Mm-hmm.
And no doubt it'll come up on our podcast. But they need to bring in, football needs to bring in concussion subs.
Oh, definitely.
Even a blood sub. You know, like, imagine a goalie gets a massive gash and has to go down the tunnel. What do? You know what I mean? Bring the other goalie on. No, it's...
Mm-hmm. Would appear Christoph Berra's not going to come back on. Interesting.
No, he's going down the tunnel.
Is he? Aye. Pesky's getting stripped. Let's see, thoughts on Fulham? I don't really have any. Clapper should be banned, and so should neutral away end. Here's my thoughts on Fulham.
Yeah.
Worst and best commentators in your opinion? Best Aaron Fraser and Neil Rooney, obviously. In all seriousness, I think Laurie's a good commentator, and the worst commentator is that Tom of Rangers TV.
Oh, that's horrendous. That's shocking.
Does man nothing. Hawk says he should not be allowed back on with a hit like that. Agreed. And now Popescu is set to come on in the 75th minute. Let's see. I would get rid of Damour, Walker, Freer, Halliday. Why would you get rid of Halliday? Why would you get rid of Walker? And why would you get rid of Berra's played fine? And like, you can't just get rid of players. You know what I mean? Like, clubs have to want them, and you also like, why? Like Hearts fans are obsessed with, get rid of them, get rid of them. It's not FIFA. You can't just like click your fingers and they're away. Like, and like the footballers have lives too. You can't just bin them away. Waiting gets for a late challenge there. We don't need Dikamona back. He's not been very good for Kilmarnock either. I don't know who Paul is. It's probably by the end of the season that Paul will be back. Paul, shut up, Suter. Thank you very much, mate. On comes Elliot Freer. I'm guessing it's a double sub. Elliot Freer is on. So is Matai Popescu. I'm yet to see who Freer's replaced.
Where's Popescu?
Popescu's on.
Is he?
Aye. Like, the graphic just said that he came on.
For who?
Berra.
Who did Elliot Freer come on for?
I don't know. It's not told us. Why is there a Celtic badge beside Craig Whiting's name? Why is he number 18? He's number 15.
Popescu's not on the pitch. I think they thought they were going to bring Popescu on, but he's not.
So he's put Haring at centre back.
Yeah.
Good hands, Craig Gordon. Thoughts on Bill Smith? Who's Bill Smith? Like, why he's asking me about these players? I don't know who they are. Dikamona was better than Berra last year.
Well,
Opinions? Last year, yes, but not now. I'll admit, Chris Barrett, Gary Neville's not my favourite commentator either. And we're not playing with Ben and David. We've got a sub on. It's Elliot Freer. Michael Stewart's the world's worst football pundit. There's definitely worse, but he's not my favourite either. Let's see. Any more comments? On the Hibs Hearts live stream, what does it mean when Scott Wilson says "Mon the famous"? The famous are Hearts. Thoughts on? I don't like. Oh, you're getting blocked. Stop asking me thoughts on random people I don't care about. I am the boy you've seen at Motherwell. I've seen many people in Motherwell. I can't remember your face. I don't know who you are. I've probably seen you at some point, but it's been a while since I've entered the city of Motherwell, and I've met a fair few people there. So I don't know specifically who you are. Apologies. It's not been a very entertaining one.
Had a good day at hospitality at Motherwell.
I know it's like I like how they let home fans in. I respect that actually.
It's a good hospitality setup, yeah. Quite
Cracking
casual.
scran too. The burger and chips. Oh, excellent. Bikamora was good for Stendhal. It's still 1-0 Queen of the South. Is that full time?
No, they kicked off the same time as us, mate.
Yeah, Chris Sutton's allegedly the worst. Whiten spins his man like a sixpence. Free kick, ref, surely. Right, this is Walker territory. This is Walker. This is Walker range, although Andy Irving wants a crack.
The last one was Walker territory and he was nowhere near it.
Andy Irving is taking the ball off Ollie Lee. I must say, I would fancy Irving to score from here. Hickey does have to it. He does indeed. Now, it is Andy Irving and Ollie Lee standing over this one. Sub on for Hearts. Popescu is coming on for Ollie Lee. So that'll be that then. It'll be Andy Irving that surely takes this free kick.
And the Mihai Popescu will come on now, so I think they'll move Haring back into the midfield and Mihai Popescu.
Aye, Popescu at the back, Haring back at the midfield as a Hearts number 20 enters the fray for the final 12 or so minutes. Naismith will hit this, surely, Neil.
Osman So scored again for Dundee, 3-1.
Irving! Oh, unlucky. So is So scored again?
Yeah.
That's some no one. Oh, what? Did you get that as well, Neil?
Yeah, no signal, yeah.
One put signal. I am unsure why I bring on the three first. I'm guessing, James, that is your 29th birthday today. If so, happy birthday to yourself, mate. Have a good day. Do you miss Stendhal? No. Past is the past. We've got Nielsen now. I don't care about Stendhal. I also agree that Kings is our best free kick taker. When he's playing, that is. His goal against Dundee says all you need to know. The score is still Hearts 3, Arbroath 1. John Mitchell looks like Osman So's found his form again in time for the game against Hearts. It's typical, isn't it, Neil? It's absolutely typical.
Yeah. Did he not play in the first game against us?
He did and was non-existent.
Apologies if you lost a picture.
Oh.
It's on my wall. Right, Neil, am I seeing something? Is it something there on my screen? No, it's my laptop. Doesn't matter. I've got a mark on my laptop. I thought it was on my wall. Yeah, let's fix that. Oh, okay. Oh. I've went full screen. Exit full screen.
Up because he's moved me the left hand side and you're now on the right.
Oh, there we go. Didn't mean that. My apologies, everybody. I forgot that I've got a touchscreen laptop. Cause I was trying to scratch the wee thing off of it and I just switched this around. Who do you think Hearts will sign in January? Hopefully a winger, another centre back. NUFC okay. Now, why did Neil just pick his nose? I'm joking. Please don't ban me. I won't ban you for that. I only ban people if they're saying inappropriate things, like genuinely, or if they spoil the score. I don't ban people for saying random things. So has now scored 6 goals in 3 games for Dundee. It would appear that he's finally getting his goal scoring boots back on, although hopefully he doesn't tie his laces next week. Into the last 10 minutes here at Tynecastle, Hearts still leading Arbroath by 3-1. Your thoughts on the second half as a whole, Neil? Not been up to much, has it?
No.
No input signal again, smashing. Honestly, can Laurie just like take off the headphones and just put the plug back in for 1 minute?
Very comfortable.
Alistair Houston has said, "Don't worry about so until the last 3 games he's barely scored since leaving Hearts. He can control a ball like a brick wall."
Oh,
I must say, I seen Osman So play for Dundee United a number of times when I watched him on TV, and he was Humpty. He could not hit like, a barn door. Worst referee, Willie Collum. What will you do? We're not going to sign Osman so why ask? I'd be like, oh wait, Osman So great. He'll probably never score again for Hearts because it's our luck. We sign strikers and they stop scoring goals. It's the way things go. Unless your name's Stephen Naismith, in which case you do whatever you want.
really.
Favourite player in the world right now? Stephen Naismith. For obvious reasons, he just banged in a hat trick.
Purpose. Although plenty of possession.
Halkett's now on the ball. Feeds it to Michael Smith. The Ulster Cafu on the right hand side. Now back to Peter Haring, the headband Hewlett. Plays it back to Mihai Popescu, who's making his first Hearts appearance in a little while. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Neil, it's his first appearance since Dunfermline.
It might well be, yeah.
Hey!
For Gaston, he claimed and Clyde Whiten stayed down.
Now Whiting's down. Excellent. More injuries. Lovely. Well done, Hearts. Brilliant. Lovely. What's the score? The score's at the bottom of the screen. Look. Use your eyes. I've got 4 and I can still see that. Like, I don't mean to moan at people, but like, the score is always down there. So, don't ask me the score. The score's there for you to see. Would appear Whiten took a bit of a knock there. Probably just winded, hopefully, because he's been in decent form recently. What do you reckon the odds are, Neil, of Craig Whiting scoring against his former club?
There's the movement.
Away.
Seems to play with a bit more pace, a bit more purpose.
Well, he done it against Arbroath.
I mean, he has legend status at Dens for scoring the goal that relegated Dundee United. So,
Oh, really?
I remember in the 3-0 win for Hearts there, Whiting got subbed on and the entire stadium stood up and applauded him when he came back on. Because it was his first appearance at Dens as an opposition player. And that was when Whiting was Doug, mate. Thank you very much. Can you stop asking me about your pro clubs? I really don't care about your pro club team. Let's see. Man of the match prediction, Naismith. He scored all 3 goals for Hearts. Can really be nobody else.
Yeah.
If you want to fire your man of the match in the comments, guys, feel free. Let us know down there. Osman So is not coming back. No, he's playing for Dundee, and I doubt he would leave. He's just started scoring goals again. I don't see why he'd want to leave. Naismith wins the ball. Up towards Whiting. Dispossessed. He tried to repeat a trick against Ray Throwers, but he just took too heavy a touch. Now, Whiting steals in, wins the ball, but he gets double teamed and the ball is now taken off the hitman's feet. Now the Arbroath keeper on the ball plays it to number 5, who spreads the ball to their fullback. In the middle from Arbroath. Knocking play around nicely in their own half, the Lictors. Greg Stewart is I don't know if Greg Stewart's signing us, but there was talk on Kickback that it was a done deal. But obviously Kickback, you can't like take Kickback for gospel. But the people who are claiming it's a done deal is not exactly people that are known as being in the know. So have to wait and see. Let's see. If someone's on their phone, the score is tiny. Let me amend that 1 second.
Ryan, trying to challenge him. Clear, trying to pull them off.
He's going to put the Hearts score in instead of welcome to the stream.
Indeed I am.
Still want to really make his mark on so far. Really clear. Yes, I'm trying to be diplomatic.
Where are we? Who's down now? Someone's injured for
Yeah, Walker's just clipped somebody.
Right.
Oh, it's not Walker. It was Walker. Walker's just tapped them down.
Hopefully that improves the score situation. Man of the match so far, people are saying that it's going to be Stephen Naismith. Don Robertson's the ref on Saturday. That could be bad. Kevin Nisbet is linked with Sheffield United. Your thoughts on that one, Neil?
I think it's paper talk. It's a slow news day if he's linked to Sheffield United.
I doubt they would take a bat. Why did he get banned for just asking rather stupid questions? It's not full time yet. It's still 87 minutes. How bad the Boyce's injury seemed? It wasn't too bad. Like it was 2 heavy knocks.
Yeah.
But he should be fine for Dundee. I would like Mackay Stephen, but
I would like him, yeah.
he would he'll go to Aberdeen, I reckon.
Why is he out of contract?
NYC, I think so, yes. Do you think James MacArthur should get called up to Scotland? No, really. We've got much better midfielders. See, I'm glad. I'm taking your feedback on board. So, thank you for your constructive criticism, and I will now keep the score like that from now on. Shot! Ooh, narrowly wide. Could have been another goal for Arbroath there. Came just to get in the chat. Yep, everybody down there, Justice for Moore. Get it hashtag. Get it on. Get it the usual. Hashtags in the description. If I seemed a bit moany earlier, I apologise. Like I don't like getting the same questions asked constantly, and I've seen like loads of folk asking the score. But I've sorted it for you now, so it's down there. So it's a nice bigger writing. So if you're watching our phone, you should be able to see it a lot more clearly. Another person asking about the Pro Clubs team. Time out for you. Hello there, Callum Ronald. How are you doing? I'm 100 years old. No, I'm not. I'm 17.
They're not going to invite you into the Pro Clubs team. Is that what they're asking? I
have no interest. They're saying who's better, this team or that team. They're clearly sitting in an Xbox party wanting to get a reaction, and they've asked it for the past 3 streams, and I've ignored it every single time. So
one of my good mates plays Pro Clubs. Sky, one of my good pals I work with, but not
I like it. It's a good laugh. It would appear that Andy Halliday is the latest Hearts player down. HM7 says, last week after the cup final, Andy Irving was in a mood. I know because I'm cousins with him. Honestly, you don't want to see him in a mood, but I wouldn't want to see anybody in a mood if they'd lost a cup final, I'll be honest with you. Yes. The only pro club worth playing for is the one that I play for. That's and we'll leave it at that.
The truth's out, is it? Oh.
Yes, I like pro clubs, but not when I'm streaming, you know what I mean? Like, there's a time and place. Hibernian, no. Heart of Midlothian, thank you very much. Would you ever stream FM21? Maybe. It would be alright, I suppose, but if you fancy a Hearts Football Manager save, let me know. I could do it if you want. Maybe a wee co-op save with me and Neil could be on the cards.
Could be.
You got the FM, right?
Yeah, I do have a save open. I'm finished my second Euro Hearts, so I won the.
How much is the new FM, by the way? Is it worth it? Is it worth the dosh?
I'm enjoying it. Keep me sane. So the first season, won the League Cup.
And the Championship?
Won the Championship, and then got beaten in the Scottish Cup final of Rangers.
Is the last season's cup final in FM?
No.
Right.
So
you'd get a guaranteed Edinburgh derby if you had that.
Well, in my second season, I beat Hibs on the road to one of the cups. But in my second season, I got beat in the quarter-final of Hamilton in the League Cup.
Hamilton?
I got beat in the Scottish Cup semi-final, but I won the league.
The Premiership?
Won the Premiership. So
in your second season?
In my first season in the Premier League, I won the
See, that seems too easy for my liking.
I wouldn't say it was easy, but
Mm.
I'd never played that game to ever park the bus.
Supposed to.
I did at times when I went to Ibrox and Parkhead. And
Oh, like see on FM, if you don't defend at the Old Firm, you get absolutely ripped.
Yeah. So a couple of times I went to play the Old Firm and I played a back five with four in front.
2-0 Queens! Oh, lovely! Get in there. Elliot Freer on the ball. Hibs are better than Hearts. Right now, yes, because you're in the Premiership. Not for long, though. Give it next season. Robbie Nielsen's tricky jam tarts will be back in the Prem. and then you'll know what's hit you. Hawk Alba Gabra says, once again, thanks gents, much appreciated. Hope to be here on Saturday. The sun is just about to rise here and the commander's up and about. Excellent stuff. Keep healthy. Thank you very much, Hawk. Thank you very much to everybody who's tuned into the stream so far. The full-time whistle is just about to blow at Tynecastle, still knocking the ball around, but I'd imagine it would be full-time before not too long. Hearts are still 3-1 up against Arbroath in tonight's Scottish Championship game, and it's actually the final game of the year, although are we in here?
No.
Is he offside? Is that a foul? Foul. Chris Barrett says, what have Hearts actually done in the second half? We've conceded Chris Doolan, as we always do. if we want to get up to the Premiership, we've got to be destroying teams like Arbroath at home. 3 points, yeah. Second half performance, no. I'm not saying it's been a great second half performance, but we're going to get 3 points, and that's really all that matters. I don't care how Hearts win games as long as they win games.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'd love to see a steamroller teams like 10-0, but like if you'd said to me before the game, do you want a 3-1 win? I'm like, yeah, of course. Let's see. Yep. As Laurie said, 2-0 Queens. Yeah. Freer is indeed on the field of play. He's actually on the Hearts TV video feed just now, along with Arbroath Hamilton. Yep, exactly. That's the only point that has to get made. If you're so good, then beat us at Hampden, please. Beat us at Hampden. Ever. Oh wait, I forgot. You haven't. Forgot about that one. Full-time score at Tynecastle Park. The whistles just went after 94 minutes and 10 seconds of play. Hartham and Lothian at 3, Arbroath 1. Stephen Naismith's first half hat-trick got the Jambos on easy street. However, Arbroath spoiled our Queen Street in the second half early on with a consolation goal from former Partick Thistle great Christopher Doolan. Another one, job done, and Hearts are now, I do believe, 5 points clear going into the new year. Lovely stuff. Oh, they're Dream League soccer teams. Even worse. Jeez, oh. Worrell says, thank you guys, you are both greatest player. Thank you very much, Worrell. Appreciate that one. Stephen Naismith now marches over and collects the match ball. Dick Campbell doesn't look best pleased, does he? March around with his trademark on it.
He's got a long walk across the pitch as well, which will not be doing his health any good.
I feel bad for snagging at that, but I mean, you're not wrong. Did you have to say it? Really? Really?
Yes, I had to say it. I did. All right.
Yes. Yes, Hawk. I'm going to get it sorted right now. Don't you worry about that.
I'm going to do it now, Hawk. When we finish the stream, I'm going to do it right now, and I'm going to make sure.
Full-time Queens win. Get in there. Dunfermline have bottled it. Oh, lovely. Have they? What's the pass score? Wait, but they played the other night, didn't they?
They were playing earlier on.
Were they? Ooh. What is the Dunfermline score? What is the Dunfermline score? Championship.
1-1. It was early on. 1-1, remember this?
Oh, I forgot about that one. My apologies. Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you very much, Callum. See you later. We're now going to bring the stream to an end. Full time, obviously 3-1 win for the Hearts. It's the last year of 2020, and it's, as we all know, it's been a pretty horrible year for everybody involved. But I'm hoping that these streams have been a little bit of something different during the whole lockdown period, the lockout of football fans. And honestly, me and Neil just want to say thank you very much for all your support on the streams. We never thought they'd be as popular as they are. Like, don't get me wrong, we've enjoyed doing them, but we never thought we'd get such a reaction from them. And we're really glad that you all constantly tune in. We appreciate the support, all the comments, like donations, like everything that you do to support the streams. Like, honestly, it means a lot, so much to the both of us. So thank you so much for your support. during 2020, the toughest of all years, and hopefully 2021 can be a much better year for the world as a whole, but hopefully for Hearts Midlothian Football Club as well. We get right back up to the Premiership in 2021. So for the final time this year, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Remember, if you're not already, watch the documentary, please do. Try to get that to 1,000 views eventually. That'd be very much appreciated. Thank you very much from me and Neil. And until 2021, until Dens Park, we'll see you very soon. But until then, take care. Have a good new year.